Hey guys, my name is Shar Isabel, and I help women to explore their self love journey, build healthy relationships, and seek adventure in their lives. And today's video is going to be all about how to be an independent thinker and action taker. And this one is really close to my heart because for a long, long time, I just did what everyone else told me I should do, right? And there's not necessarily anything wrong with, of course, following the rules or, listening to your elders when you're younger. But as you get older, you do develop your own set of values. You do develop your own desires and goals. And what I want to really help you to do today is to step out in your own strength and take take action based on your ideas and your goals rather than someone else's, right? So my my first tip for being an independent thinker and action taker is to journal your thoughts and compare them to your actions. And I say this because, I've gone through cycles before where I was I had one intention and I had some goals to go along with that intention, but then my actions didn't follow up with that intention and those goals. And that really messed me up because I wasn't being consistent and following through on my goals, right? And that all came down to me making decisions and acting based on someone else's expectations of me. So, journaling my thoughts every day, I did this exercise called Morning Pages, and you guys can try it. And it's basically you get up in the morning, before you do anything, before you brush your teeth, drink your coffee, drink your tea, whatever, you sit down and you write all the thoughts in your head. And you just write them down, however many pages it is. And it gets out, yes, your thoughts, but also your subconscious thoughts because you've just woken up. And that helped me a lot because I was able to process my emotions, but I was also able to see where I wanted to do one thing, but then when I acted, it was actually against my own desires and my own goals. So I really had to decide, okay, I'm obviously saying one thing and doing another thing. So what shifts do I make so that I can start doing the thing I actually want to do? Right? So that's number one. Number two is start small. Being independent and having a mind of your own, it's like a muscle, right? So you have to use it. The more you use it, the stronger you get. So, for example, if you're used to always letting someone else make the decisions, then you, instead of letting the other person choose, or like say you're in a group of friends, instead of letting your friends make the decisions, maybe they ask you, they say, hey, where do you want to go for dinner? And you always just you decide, right? Maybe you take the time and sit down and figure out, where do I want to go for dinner? And you decide and you tell them, hey, let's go to dinner at this place tonight, right? And it may seem like such a simple thing, but taking action and taking control of the situation, that's going to be part of growing that muscle of being an independent thinker, not just going with the crowd or going with what someone else says you should do. So number three is to make the mindset shift of I should do what this person is telling me to do to I'm going to make the choice that best aligns with my goals and my lifestyle. And the reason why I say that is things are subjective. Everybody's different. Not everything is right for everybody. So advice Miss Susie may give you or Mr. Joe might give you, that advice may not actually be what's best for you in your life. You're the one living your life, not somebody else. So think about it, take in their advice, but ultimately make the decision based on what you know you want for your life, not what someone else says. And that kind of ties into what I said in number 1. So with that, my 3 tips for being an independent thinker and action taker are: 1, journal your thoughts. Journal your thoughts and make sure they line up with your actions. Right? And if not, then make sure you're making adjustments so that your desires and your thoughts are also lining up with what you're actually doing on a day-to-day basis. Number 2, start small. Don't expect yourself to run a marathon overnight, right? You have to start small, so start by walking a few minutes, 15 minutes, a few times a week, and then you work yourself up to walking 30 minutes, and then, running 10 minutes, walking 20 minutes, or so on and so forth, until you get to the point where you can run that marathon. And number 3 is make that mindset shift of, I have to or I should do what X tells me to do, to I'm going to make the best choice for me based on my life and my decisions. Because at the end of the day, you can't live up to everybody's expectations or everybody's standards of you. You have to live up to your own. So with that, that's all I have for you today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.